Hi guys, how are you doing today? This is a Phenomenal Expert. We have another video here. We received a MacBook Pro 13-inch A1708. Board number is 820-00840. It's one of the newest MacBook Pro 13-inch. So basically, it was checked in here in like at our store. The customer, he said it stopped working, and he took it to one of the booth in the mall that he fixed cell phones, and he claimed that he can fix laptops. It sat with the booth for days. Then he told him there's no way in repairing it. Then after we like as soon as I received it, it did not make sense to me. So I asked the customer, did you spill any liquid? He said no, there is no liquid at all. So let's look at the board under microscope and see what we can find. You see the liquid here? It's around the USB-C chips. So there is here liquid here, corrosion. Here's a clean, here's a clean, here's a clean. Look at the other side of the board. Clean, clean, clean. Clean. So the corrosion basically it's around the U3100 and U3200. And if we search this on the schematic for this board, the U3100 it's basically the USB-C port controller, and of course it will not work. The thing that I don't understand, many people in the stores, they claim they can fix laptops, and even he did not see the liquid, and it's fully corroded, as you can see guys under microscope. I'll show you again. You see here the corrosion. So we will going to try to repair this logic board and we make it a happy Mac. The way it works, the power chip, which is the U7000, basically this communicate with the U3100, U3200, and they allow the laptop to turn on charge, and since there is corrosion, the logic board cannot do anything. So let's start to repair it. I'll start my repair by applying some flux and removing those chips. I have to turn on my hot air, set up the right temperature. I have to wear my gloves. Can you pass me gloves, please? Appreciate it. Can you check this for me? Huh? The data recovery we doing? Sorry, I'm talking with my colleague. What are you working on?
Lamination
for MacBook Pro.
Yeah.
So here I'll try to remove all the chips. The corroded chips, obviously. Some people they like to use the hot tweezers. I don't like them, as I don't know, it takes me longer time to use them. I feel doing it with heat gun is just much easier for me, way faster. There is no wrong or right in which tools you use. I just removed a bunch of corroded chips. So let's try clean them now. We have to do this during business hours, so we have clients in and out. Take this out with just my solder iron.
You're just gluing it in.
Oh, okay, sure.
We just have some customers, so I might take off for a few minutes.
Kelly?
Yeah, that's how how'd it go?
That's good.
So I just retinned all the pads, trying to see what's under.
Good?
We might have to change those USB-C controls.
Taking a bit long?
So I'll just try now to clean after I did the. Can I get the alcohol, the rubbing alcohol, please? Appreciate it. Just I want to see how good are the pads.
All good? Yeah. Okay.
So now I will solder the new parts. The new chips, I mean. This is my donor board.
Are you paid, David? Thank you so much. We need in with? Thank you, bye. All good, sir?
We have the third capacitor. I'm taking off the chips, the corroded chips from my donor board so I can solder them back. No way. Okay, great. I'll skip it now. I'll do the other one. I think I should change my tweezer.
Can you check for me last cell battery?
You can. 241.50. Yes. Normally, sir, we give 6-month warranty. Keep our warranty sticker. If you face a problem after 6 months, come see us. Thank you, brother.
The password thing going to switch it back. The password thing.
Okay, I'll just have to go help a customer here. I'll be back in a minute. A lot, man. Hi guys, sorry I had to deal with a customer here. So let's do this capacitor now.
What do you need?
Thank you. Doing another capacitor here.
Your lifesaver, man.
Pleasure, man. If you have any problem, don't hesitate to come back. We help people, man, here.
Thank you very much, guys.
Appreciate it, sir.
So hard.
Thank you. Sorry, guys, it's just one of my customers. He had a question about the repair. I had to talk to him. Then another resistor. Takes patience and experience. I had to go on low temperature here with my heat gun, as I don't want to damage the USB-C. Yet I might change it later. Then what we're missing? I'll come back to the other capacitor that flew away. Then I have, what is this, a diode? I have to look at this, or fuse, or inductor. I have to look at the schematic. This is, let's see what inductor. So this is gone. Let's see more. I have nothing in here. I have one capacitor here. Okay, done. Another capacitor, I believe, here. Is it a capacitor? Actually, it's a resistor. Okay, this is done. So let's see on the other side, on this side of the, beside the other chip. Done. So we have here 2, 3, 4. I just have to apply some solder here. I think I have a missing pad. I'll try to deal with it later on. Then we move to the next one. Then we move to this one.
Yes, sir, we do have everything what you're looking.
2,
We have everything. If you can walk in our store, so we can go through, we can show you everything.
Hey brother, you give me a second,
No,
please.
when you come in, so depend on a price of.
I have to put the there.
Just give me a second. I have to transfer you
What?
the main technician, so maybe he can help you. Just give me a second. Hold for me a minute. Thank you. Uh, 900. Yeah. 20%. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry? Yeah. Come with a 6 month guarantee.
Okay, so let's see.
No,
what
no,
we
no.
use
We
there.
don't give protection anything. No. Yeah.
So this guy.
Yes, we always have in stock.
So there's the pad is gone. This is due to corrosion. So let's see where
That's why
this
if you can walk
connect
upstairs,
to.
we can
Try
go
to
through
fix
and
it.
we can show you everything.
So
Yeah. Okay.
this
Thank you.
it's for the PP Bus G3 hub.
Waiting for you.
It takes from the other one, so I'll jump on a wire.
Apple Expert app help you. Hi. Anyway, I can help you because it's just busy.
Due to the corrosion, one of the pads under the resistor, which is under R3352, which is PB Bus G3 hot go through, it's basically corroded and lift off the board. So I'll try to jumper it from here. So the way I will do it, I'll solder the resistor regardless on one pad. Then we have it here. Then let me refix this capacitor, the one that just threw away. I'll add more flux. Okay, so now I'll try to jump on my wire. Where is my wire? So this is the wire basically. So the way I will do it, let me prepare the resistor first. You see? Where are you? There. Grab it with the tweezer now. The resistor doesn't want to take any solder. Okay, let me replace this resistor though. It's not a proper one. It's not a good one. I need another donor board, or I can use this one because it should be the same resistor. Basically, it's the same circuit for each side of the USB-C. So I'll put the other one. Let's straighten the other side of the resistor. Yeah, that's a better one. Yeah. Okay. So basically on the schematic, if you look, this guy and this guy is the same point, so we can do either. But let's see, and we have we take it through here, or we take it to here. I'll just go to the side. So if we go, okay, just have to make sure it's soldered properly. Okay, then we have to bend it without breaking it, without breaking the wire. Okay. Then it goes to this guy. Those components, normally you cannot see them with your eyes. You need a professional microscope. And this wire is basically gauge 40. So tiny, tiny, tiny. So I like to reinforce this joint with solder. Then this one is good, and we'll keep this here for now. I know this wire is insulated, but you never know. So even if after this, it does work without changing the USB-C chips, then I'm going to cover it. Okay, so it looks good. Just I have to check if there's something we missed here. Nothing we missed. This is was left over. Okay, what is this now? We have, this. We have this guy. Have to make sure a connection on this guy. So let me pitch this to see if it has the connection or not. Let me clean it with alcohol a little bit if I find it. I don't know. They took it from me. So yeah, I see there is no connection here. I have to jump for more wires here. And okay, so I'll do ultrasonic cleaning so I have a better vision of what I did. And I have to jumper some wires here and here and also here. So guys, now this is after ultrasonic cleaning, and the only problem we got here, there's a problem in here. We have to connect it somehow to this rail. Problem here and a problem in here, and we see if it does work or not. So let me start with this guy. Can you lock the door after you? We don't want it to ground, so I'll move it here. Let's see. Okay, I'll tin the other one. Of course, those test points, we call them probe points. Those, you cannot see them on board view. So I don't know where they connect to. So I'm hoping this is still connected to whatever it was supposed to. So I'm trying to bridge the corrosion I see. It's just tiny. I think I have it now. Clean my tip. Okay. And I'll leave the third one for later. So now, where are you? Okay, so where's my wire? And it's so tiny, even I can't see it with my eyes. It's like a hair. So I'll go. think I got it. Okay, so let me gently. Okay, now what I would like to do, I would like to add a little bit of solder. It is good solid, but just in case. Okay, so this is done. Let's do the other one. Here's the wire. I'll just use another one here. All this work might go to nothing, because I might have to remove those USB controller chips, solder new ones, which I don't have. So if that's the case, I'm trying to avoid, I have to remove it from another board, then re-wall it. I hate re-walling, but if I have to do it, I'll do it. So let's see what we got now. It is soldered. Okay, that's good, that's good. Now let's come to the fun part. Okay, I have to put wire and connect it to this guy. So let me clean a little bit here. I keep losing my rubbing alcohol. Let me grab one. Now gently we clean it. Again, gently we clean it. So now this guy's still there. Let me just dry it. I'm trying to dry the rubbing alcohol I just did. That's good, that's good. Now this guy. Scraping, scraping, scraping here. Okay, let's clean. See, I got it exposed here. Now, drying the alcohol here. A little bit of a flux. I have to to really be careful on this guy. So I'll try to tin, what you call it, the wire, I don't know what you call it, embedded in the board so we can use it. If this doesn't work, then I have to remove both USB-C ports, chips, and I have to find where those connects on the board, because on the board view I don't know where they connect. So I'm trying to make the bridge. Hopefully it's still connected. It will save me out of time, and time is money. And if this doesn't work, I'm going to continue this tomorrow. Okay, let me get my tweezer. Because as you know, I'm wearing gloves. And I don't like wearing them because I can't kind of feel the wire. Okay. Let's reinforce them with more solder. Holy smoke. I just slipped the pad. So now, actually, it is gone. This is what you don't want to do. So now I have to remove the USB-C to see where it is connected, and it might be not connected to anything. So what I will do to make it easier on me, let me try to see what I get when I connect a 5 volt, when I connect it in my charger. I get 5 volt, 5.2, 20 amp, 15 amp, well, 15 milliamp, 5.2, 0.15 amp on this port. And I get here 5.2, 0.38 amp. Interesting. Try again. I get here 5.2 volt, 0.15 amp, and I get here 5.2, 37 amp. Still not good. So definitely there is a problem with the USB-C controllers, the CD3215C, which I think I'm going to remove and solder new ones. Okay, so let's continue on the board. If you look under microscope, we lost this pad, and I don't know if this is a test point or actually connect somewhere else. So what I will do here, I'll remove the USB-C controller, so I have to anyway, and see what will happen. Add some flux in here. Let me shut off this. All right. So I decided to remove the USB-C controller because I believe this is the problem, as my 3G hut is available, but the charger does not communicate with it. So let's remove it here. Okay, it is removed. Let me clean under. I don't have the USB-C controller for this board available. I'm out of stock. So probably what I have to do is I'll remove it from another board, a donor board, and I'll re-wall it. Just retaining all the pads. You have to be careful when you retain the pads. Don't scratch the board. Okay, let me find out the lifted pad. Goes to where? Goes to the middle. Let's see. Let's see what it connects to. So it goes to pin 55, and pin 55 is the clock signal. Now it goes to this pad, which was lifted due to the corrosion, but if we look at the board view, it goes nowhere. So it's just a test point, so I don't care about it. So ideally, if we replace the USB-C controller, this should work. Just cleaning here. Let me dry it a little bit. Okay, all of my pads, as you see, they're clean, healthy. Now normally I would wick those pads, but I'm not going to do it as I don't have a new chip. I don't have a rebuild chip. It's already late, and I want to just confirm it will work. So I'm going to remove another USB-C from a donor board, and I'm not going to do the full reball. I'll just solder it the way it is. It's not proper, just to see if it will work or not. If it will work, then offline I'll just reball the chip and solder it again. Come on, chip, come on, chip. I want to go home, please. Let's check it under microscope. The CD3215C. I'm just going to tin it. As I told you later on, I have to do a proper reball. Why I'm doing it this way? Because I don't have a new chip and there is no time to reball it now. Again, this is not the proper thing to do. I have to do it so I don't waste time with reballing. Because I want them to connect. You have to be really careful when you do this. You don't scratch the chip. You scratch the chip, you damage it. Okay. What is this? What is this? So let me do a little bit of touch up here. It's hard without reballing, but we should have enough experience to do it the old way, like on the 2009 and 10, where Apple, they don't make those walls, it's just they solder it. So tap 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 tap. Okay, so what I will do, I'll attempt. I would like to clean it first. Here's my brush. This is my brush. Here there's a habit of this other technicians, they took my things, my tools. Okay, that's enough for me. Where is... That's good, 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 good. Okay, I'll attempt soldering it. If I remember, if it does work, then I will desolder it and reball it properly. I'm tired now. Okay, so this is pin number 1. Hey, sit properly. Let me confirm. Yeah, pin number 1 on the top right. I got my hot air. A lot of flux. I love a flux. Oh, go away. So let me prepare the medium here. Okay. And where is pin 1 with this reflection? Damn it. So this is pin number 1. Okay. Holy cow. I'll just change my tweezer. Again, upside down. Flip it for me. Where are you? YCD 3215 torturing me. Okay, so let's use power of flux. I'll just increase the temperature here on the airflow. I think it's sitting properly. So I'll wait it to dry. So I was getting 5 volt before on the charger, and PPV 3G3 hot. It was a little bit less than 3 volt. Let me cool it down a little bit. So before I will inject power, I would like to see what's the diode mode reading for this. For the capacitor here, so we have 0.33 volt. I'll check his brother here. 0.33 volt. 0.33. My wires are still there. My other wire is still there. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to inject power. 1, 2, 3. I have 5 volt. We have 5.20 amp. Interesting. Let's try again. 5 volt 0 amp. It's not soldered properly. I'll re-flow it here. If it doesn't work, if this doesn't work, I have to re-voltage it, which I'll do tomorrow. Boy, everything went south. Okay, I'll redo it again. Okay, I'll put this on the side. Okay, let's re-solder it again. Please work. I'm not giving up. Actually, let me remove the excess solder here. Are those connected together? I'll just check them. No, they are not. So let me remove it fast. That might cause me a problem. Did it just fly away? It did. Oh, I found him. Okay. I'll just see the diode mode here. Okay. What do you have here? .27, 0.3, 0.3. Let's cool it down. Okay. It's not hot. Let's try, see what voltage we get. Problem with my charger? Let's find out. Let's do some measurement here. 0 volt, switch to the other port. And 3.4 here. 3.4 here. So again, I don't believe it did work. I'll try with other way. Let's try now. Pull down the board. Put on the charger, give me 20 volt, please, please, please. It did work. Okay. Yep. So I'm going to assemble the laptop fast to show you it did work, so I can go home. Okay, here is the customer machine. I'm not going to put any heatsink. Here's where the liquid landed. Okay, so I'm going to assemble the machine here. Okay. That get away from my way. Customer hard drive. Trackpad. Okay, no heatsink. I'll just attach the heatsink temporary so we don't damage the CPU, because those machines, USB-C laptops, they get hot. Okay, so I will connect charger. I just connected the charger. We need a screen here. Customer name, fully working MacBook. Happy MacBook. I'll end this video for tonight. Now, so what we learned here, basically, the customer took it to another store. He told him it's not repairable because he cannot figure it out. And we have many of those stores here in Calgary. They do cell phone screens repair, whatever, and they advertise for logic board repair. And the customer goes there, they tell them, oh, your laptop is not repairable, let's buy it off you, it's for parts, sell you another laptop. Everything is repairable. It just requires experience and patience and knowledge. So when the customer walked in our store, we took the board right in front of him. We saw the liquid on the board. We show him, and we told him we'll get back to you. It is repairable. We started removing all the corroded chips around the USB-C controller. We removed all of them. We lost one pad on the board. We ignored it because we were not sure it's connected to where, as it does it doesn't show on the board view or schematic. Then after changing all the chips, we ultrasonically cleaned the logic board. We connected to the charger, and I had only 5 volt, and with the 0.15 amp and 0.37 amp. So I know there's something wrong. So I measured PP 3G3 hot. It was 2.8, 2.7. So I know my E7000 works. So I'm left with the USB-C controller. I removed the USB-C controller. I checked the lifted pad, and it was the clock signal, but it was connected to nowhere. So it was just a test point. So I removed the USB-C controller from another logic board, a donor board, and I retuned it manually. I soldered it to the logic board. Then I got my 3.3 volt there. Then I got the laptop working again. So what I will do after that, I'll just remove the chip again. I'll rebuild properly, clean the logic board, clean the entire laptop, and call the customer. Again, here guys, here at Apple Expert, everything is repairable. Logic boards are repairable, liquid damage repairable. Don't if you take your laptop to any place, don't stop there if they tell you it is not repairable. Come see us, we will prove them wrong. And I hope you learned something. Thank you very much.